Hi Pisces, how are you doing? Welcome to Twin Oracles. My twin sister and I work this channel together. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you all for checking us out. We are back again to do a reading for you. The title says mid-June, however, try to keep an open mind because our intention is that this video is a timeless reading. Meaning, whenever this video finds you, whether you watch it today, a year from now, 4 years from now, doesn't matter. Have faith and trust that when you watch this video, that's when it will most resonate with you, okay? If you hear me say he, she, him, her, it, they, etc., please feel free to reverse the roles if and wherever need be, because it is a general reading. So accept, welcome, and embrace the messages that do resonate with you on a core and spiritual level, and please leave behind what does not. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate everyone liking, all your subscriptions, your comments. Thank you very, very much for all of this. We're truly grateful for all of you being here with us today. These are the decks that we will be working with today. I'm just going to go with my intuition and flow with what works, okay? I'll always tell you which deck it is that I'm using before I utilize it, but I will be choosing from any one of these decks that you see here today. If any of these decks appeal to you or if you long for them in your collection and in your life, please feel free to check out the link down below. That is the link to Chris Lee's website, which, by the way, all of these are done by Chris Lee, including guidebooks, etc., companion booklets. But yeah, you can check that link down below to Chris Lee's website, where you can take advantage of a generous offer from Chris of 10% savings for our beautiful Twin Oracles family here on YouTube. So it's a beautiful gesture. I do encourage you to check out Chris Lee's website and see if any of these resonate with you on a spiritual level. All right, so we're going to give a moment of thanks. Before we do, I just want to say we are going to use our trusted coin at the end of the reading. So I'm going to give you some time now to the end of the reading for you to think of a question that you may have, a yes or no question. And at the end of the reading, we will check back, recollect that question that you had, and we will flip the coin and see what the answer is to your question in particular. So stay tuned till then. And let's take a moment and give thanks. God, Source, Spirit, and Universe, thank you, thank you, thank you for being here with us today. Thank you for all of our blessings, big and small. We're grateful for them all. Thank you for the food in our tummies, the clothing on our backs, the roofs over our heads, the loved ones within our lives. Thank you for our beautiful family, our beautiful friends, our babies, our fur babies, and everything in between. God, we do ask for your help. We ask that you help us to be more aware of signs, synchronicities, guidance, messages, no matter how minute they may be or how silent they may be. Help us to be aware of them and fill our hearts up with gratitude, God. For all of this, we thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Pisces, how is life treating you? We hope you are doing well. We are going to hop on in today and use the Divina Serenity Oracle deck. Okay, so we'll start here today. Okay. What do we got going on for Pisces? What have we got going on for Pisces? Pisces, 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 Pisces. Let's see. All right, so your first card out is Nurturing. Whew, this card is like, it brings up a lot of emotions. So it could be stirring something up within you as well. Perhaps something that you long for, something that you've never had, or something that you have had and that you cherish. This beautiful, warm, and loving embrace. This could be the way that you felt growing up, or this could be the way that you treat others. Like this could be, if you have children, this is the way you treat your children. Maybe you didn't have this growing up, and you know, you're wanting to be this with your children. Or maybe you did have this growing up, and you know, this person was your biggest role model. Could be a mother, could be a father, could be a foster, it could be anything here. A role model figure. But nonetheless, you have the word nurturing. At the bottom of the deck here, you have grace. I'm picking up for some of you, like you're really feeling God's warm embrace. You're feeling loved. You're feeling loved by someone or something. It could even be, you know, a puppy or a pet or a kitty or something. You're feeling loved. And you, for a lot of you, could be feeling God's love, God's warm embrace. If this isn't someone or something in the tangible, this is you feeling God. Let's get another card. What do we have going on for Pisces? Death and rebirth. So, gives me a little bit more clarity here. For some of you, this energy is you're longing for that warm touch, that warm embrace from someone from your childhood that is here or perhaps no longer here. They could be on the other side, okay? So you're really feeling that love from that special someone that made you feel loved, that made you feel so safe and so secure, and no matter what was going on in the world, you had no worries. You were carefree in this person's arms. Others of you, perhaps you didn't have this kind of embrace, this loving warmth growing up. And it feels like you're visiting those emotions or those feelings, or you're going through some kind of spiritual awakening here. Some of you could be feeling very emotional at this time, you know, either with the new moon that just happened about 9 days ago, or the full moon that is about to happen in about 5 or 6 days. So it could be you're feeling emotions from this full moon, or it could be you're just feeling emotional at this time, or you could be in a spiritual awakening here where you are processing things of your past, unpacking, sitting in solitude. You could be just in silence or meditating or just really connecting with past memories here. And so it feels like some of you could be healing or processing or unpacking something from childhood here. You know, maybe you didn't have this kind of loving, nurturing energy, and, you know, maybe it's hurt you for a long time, but now you're coming to terms with it. You're seeing it in a new light. You're seeing it in a new perspective, and you're overcoming it. You could be healing this for once and for all. Let's get one more card. So for some of you, you could be missing the longing touch of someone that really meant a lot to you. Others of you, you're healing from, you know, childhood experiences or memories. And it doesn't have to be childhood experiences or memories, but so this is what I was picking up. Okay? I was picking up forgiveness. So this is very profound. So when I said that you were healing from this, healing through this, the only way you can and heal from this, for example, let's say growing up you never really had that love, this kind of loving warmth, this embrace, this feeling that made you feel like when this person is around, everything just disappears and everything is okay and going to be okay. If you never had that growing up, that can be a trigger for you while you're growing up, or as an adult, as an adolescent, as a young adult, and even later in life, right? Feeling like you never had that love, that warmth. And so it feels some of you are going through a spiritual process of healing things of the past. And the only way you can heal something like this is to change your perspective, to see it in a different way. For example, to see it as, this person or this person was doing the best that they could with what they had. So if you never had the love or the longing that you wanted, maybe they never had that from their parents either, right? And they did the best that they could. They offered all they could offer at that given point in time with what they had, with what they were presented with the healing they did for themselves, if they did do any healing or not, right? But it feels like there's this energy of someone here is the one that is breaking the lineage patterning, okay? It feels like you're breaking free from the lineage patterning in some way, shape, or form. And so the only way you could heal something like this is to change your perspective and to forgive. To forgive yourself and to forgive the other person or others involved. And it's very interesting. Before I even began to do any readings today, it was a meltdown. Like a couple hours ago, I was about to start doing Capricorn's reading and I just bawled into tears. I just started crying and crying and crying. So some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn here with this nurturing card. Could be. Definitely could be dealing with the Capricorn. There's a lot of earth here as well. But yeah, I was just very emotional before getting into the Capricorn reading. And this is exactly what I was feeling, the energy of forgiving. And I said, I said to myself out loud, I said, how can I forgive myself? How can I forgive others? And sometimes it's harder for us to forgive ourselves than it is to forgive other people, right? It's like we beat up on ourselves a lot. And so that is the question. How do you forgive yourself? How do you forgive others, right? And there is something called, I believe it's Hawaiian, and it's called Ho'oponopono no. Hold on, I'll look it up for you. I never knew how to pronounce this, but I'll... Bear with me. Okay, so this is it. It's a Ho'oponopono. And so it says, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And so what you do is you say this to yourself, like, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. So you repeat this over and over with the intention that you are sorry and that you forgive the other person and you ask for them to forgive you. So this is a great way to heal from this, and it's a great way to release. And it's probably like one of the best ways to forgive. So here it says, please forgive me, and here it says forgiveness. So there is something that you are dealing with here on a spiritual level, on an internal level. There's something not bothering you, but like there's something rising up, bubbling up to the surface within your emotions, within your subconscious, so on and so forth. And you can have someone here that lives a ways away from you, at a distance away from you, and you might even want to pick up and go be with that person and talk to them person to person. Because at the bottom of the deck here, I'm seeing adventure, right? So to me, it's like traveling. So for some of you, you could want to travel to this person and ask them for forgiveness. Or, you can't tell someone you forgive them if they're not asking you for their forgiveness, for your forgiveness. But, you might be wanting to ask for forgiveness. You could only do what you can do. You could only, extend from your side of the coin, right? The other person or the other people have to be ready for something like that. But it doesn't mean you can't go there and express your apologies. All right, let us hop on into Tarot Gals. I love this deck. Another one by Chris Lee. Again, check out his website down below. I love his artwork. I love his artwork. I hope I can meet him someday. All right, what is going on with Pisces? Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Okay, what do we have going on with Pisces, please? More information for Pisces. All right, so some of you are internalizing, like going within. You could be sleeping a lot, okay, and maybe you don't even know why you need so much sleep, but it's because you're going through this spiritual awakening, or it's because you're processing this spiritual energy here of transformation, of taking a situation, extrapolating from it, a different perspective, a new perspective, healing from it, and then releasing it and moving on from it. Okay, so you're going through something spiritually, so you could be needing to sleep more. Okay, if you're not needing to sleep more, or you could also be going on a retreat here, because this is adventure, and this can represent, the Four of Swords can represent retreating, going on a retreat. So you could be going on a retreat or on a weekend getaway or going to see someone here, offer your apologies. It doesn't have to be, but you could also be implementing some kind of spiritual practice here. The Four of Swords can represent meditation as well, or prayer, or some kind of spiritual practice. It could also represent laying something to rest, right? Like you can feel that these energies are very similar. It's like you're taking your thoughts and your memories and your ideas and your perspectives, and you're transforming them, changing them, transmuting them, processing them, in order to transmute them into a new energy, an energy that is filled with peace and serenity, calm. So you're really trying to heal the past here, even the same colors you can see, like the yellow, the orange, the reds. There's a lot of fire, passion burning within you here to do something, and you're not even sure why you're being asked to do this, but you are. Maybe you're being asked to pick up a spiritual practice, so you do. Or maybe you're being asked to process childhood memories, and so you are processing these childhood memories. You're processing something here, that's for sure. And you're changing the way you think about it, because thinking about it the way you used to think about it is too painful. Too painful to hold on to. Too painful, too long. You've been holding on to that type of an energy for too long, and it's too painful, and you're like, no, I need to find a new way. This is hurting me too much. How can I heal from this? Okay? And you're doing that inner work. You're doing this because you're trying to free yourself. You're wanting to heal yourself in some way, shape, or form, so you can free yourself from whatever emotions or whatever guilt or whatever the emotion is that you're holding on to. You're trying to free yourself from it and to move on from it. And the way it's worked in the past till now, it's just not working any longer. You're finding a different way here, a new way to heal for once and for all. So next you have the King of Cups, and this could be you, definitely. Okay, it's a water energy. You're a water sign as well. So it could be you. It could be that you currently could be in your emotions, could feel really emotional, or it could be that you're following your intuition here, healing what needs to be healed. Or it could be you're receiving some kind of spiritual gift here that, again, I'll give you an example, that, you're being asked to meditate, or you're being asked to pray, or, your soul is asking you to pick up a Bible and read. Like whatever this is for you, you're following your intuition, and it's something spiritual. You're going within, and you're being called to do something on a spiritual level here, Pisces. I'm very curious. Please comment down below. What is this spiritual message that you're being asked to do that just feels so out of the norms for you? Right, and you know what's interesting? This Ten of Swords, Capricorn got this Ten of Swords. So again, there's that Capricorn showing up. So you could be dealing with the Capricorn here. This Ten of Swords is that painful energy that I was picking up earlier with this card, where I was saying The way you used to think about things in the past, it doesn't serve you anymore. You can't do this anymore. It's too painful, too harsh. Now this Ten of Swords, it's an ending. It's an ending, but it's a very painful ending. This Ten of Swords brings in a new beginning. Okay, once all is said and done, it brings in a new beginning. This has to happen. This is an ending. Now, again, for some of you, you could be reminiscing about a loved one on the other side, because here we have death and rebirth. Okay, but this is also a remaking of you. This is a rejuvenization, a revitalization of you and who you are and how you deal with emotions and how you process things. It's like you no longer want to process things the way that you used to because it's too hurtful, too painful. This Ten of Swords can represent an ending, it can represent a separation, it can represent a divorce, it can represent someone stabbing you in the back, it could be a coworker, a friend, family, it can be just about anything here. But there's a painful ending here, and you could find yourself being emotional about this ending, but you're on the right path here with this Four of Swords. You are diving into and enveloping some kind of spiritual practice that will help you overcome this and help you heal from whatever this pain is. Again, at the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Cups, and this can be something with childhood. Okay, you can see that that's like a child and that's an adult. Okay, it can be siblings, it can be parents, but something of the childhood is coming up here, and this is what you're being asked to heal from. Processing childhood wounds. Okay, things that you didn't even ever think would ever have affected you. So some of you with this Nine of Swords here are having a very difficult time sleeping. And that can be a catalyst, or it can be a reason why you're picking up a spiritual practice. Maybe you are picking up meditating because you can't sleep. So you're like, why am I not sleeping? I can't sleep. So let's try something else here. Ready? And so that's what some of you could be implementing now, where you're having a very difficult time sleeping, so you'd rather do something about it and put that energy towards doing something productive, okay? Interesting here that you're in your power here with the King of Cups, but the rest of these tarot cards are swords. And the swords represent the mind, okay? The way that you think, your belief systems, thought patterns, communications, the way that you speak with others. Okay, so there's a lot going through your mind here. And that could be another reason why you're having a hard time sleeping. Okay. Next, we have the Emperor. So this could be a fatherly figure. You could have something buried deep within your subconscious pertaining to dad, or to a fatherly figure, or to a sibling, or to a brother or a sister, or even to a mother, right? Whoever it felt like was the one that was the main person in the household. You know, it could be that energy too. So there's also, you know, if this doesn't have anything to do with like mother, father, sister, brother, then this Emperor is basically like you wanting to take control of your life. You're really making drastic changes in your life, Pisces, here. I can see that. I can see you're making drastic changes in your life, really shifting the energies, moving the energies around, and really co-creating, working with you, your higher self, the universe, God, source. You know, you're doing the inner work here. We're going to get one more card. Thank you. Oh, and we have the Devil. The Devil is that Capricorn energy. I told you I was picking up the Devil from the get-go. So this energy it can represent someone. It can represent a codependency. It can represent an addiction of some sort, being codependent on someone. It could be in a friendship. It could be in a relationship. It could be in a marriage. It can be even like, you know, a family. But being codependent on someone, being codependent on something, okay? And so it feels like some of you could be taking back control of your life over these things. It could be even, you know, something that's toxic, or an addiction of some sort. It could be drinking coffee. Maybe, you know, coffee doesn't work well with you. Maybe you get the shakes. Maybe it upsets your tummy, but you're still doing it anyways. So wanting to give up the coffee, or binge eating, or eating late, or overeating, or drinking or swearing. Like, it can be anything here, but you're really wanting to take back power and control over your life, Pisces. You're wanting to steer your own ship here, okay? And you're like, no, I can't let these things control me anymore. These things, these people, all these, they just don't, I can't do this anymore. And I really love this energy for you, Pisces. At the bottom of the deck here, you have the Lover's card. So this is an energetic communion and connection between you, your higher self, and God. Okay, so it's like you coming together with God and creating that third element. Okay, if that's not, if in addition to that and that energy coming from the Lover's card, this could also be, a relationship, being codependent on a relationship here in some way, shape, or form. But the Lovers usually represents making a decision. Okay, so for some of you, you could be needing to make a decision, and this could be the cause. Needing to make a decision for something, over something, about something, could be the cause that you are going through this spiritual awakening. Because I'm really picking up, Pisces, that you are going through some kind of spiritual awakening in some way, shape, or form, where things are changing and you're automatically making these changes within you, outside of you, internally, and you don't even know why. You don't know what's causing you to make these changes, but you are. And this is beautiful, and this is great news, and I'm so very proud of you. And please comment down below and let me know what changes you're making. I'm very curious and eager, and my twin and I read all your comments and reply back to them together. So let us know. Let us know what you're going through. We send you all of our love and blessings as well. And now, Pisces, I do like to encourage you to go back to thinking about the question that you had, the yes or no question at hand. And I'm just going to flip this coin. And whenever this coin falls, I'll flip it. And the way it falls, that will be the answer to your question, okay? So, 1, 2, 3. The answer is no. The answer is no. So there you have it. If you feel compelled to do so, please comment down below and let us know what your question was. I'm interested in knowing. And Pisces, thank you for being here. We're truly grateful and thankful. Whatever it is you're going through, you can do this. You've got this, and you will overcome it. You will be better than before. That's the whole point of this spiritual awakening process, is to be better than before, not worse than before. So it's not easy. You're going through something difficult here. This could even be, this 10 of Swords can represent back pain too. It can represent like a backstab, or like it can represent a backstab, but it can also represent like a stab in the back, like a pain in the back, a sharp kind of pain here. And maybe that's what's causing some of you not being able to sleep here with this 10 of Swords and the 9 of Swords. Because it's a backstabbing usually, but take it how it does resonate. So you've got this. You will overcome this. You're taking back your power. This is beautiful energy. I'm happy for you, Pisces. Be sure to hit that notification bell. That way you don't lose our channel and you're advised of all of our upcoming videos. So thank you for doing that. I encourage you, it'd be great for you to subscribe to Twin Oracles and also to like this video. It helps us grow. It doesn't cost you anything. It's a win-win situation. And it's a beautiful energy of exchange, giving and receiving. So thank you for liking this video. Thank you for commenting as well, letting us know how this resonates with you. And thank you for your subscriptions to Twin Oracles as well. Until the next time, Pisces, we love you so very much. Bye for now. Mwah.